So I'm trying to decorate all of my rooms in this map, and the problem that I'm coming up with is that every room, because it's a hotel, gets a dresser, right? But the dressers don't come with drawers. So you have to pull the drawers in. And then you have to align the drawers to make sure that they fit. And then you have to go ahead and fiddle with everything and raise it up and set it at the correct height so that eventually you get something that looks like this. And you can move these out one at a time, right? But, big problem. What if I just grab this and all my drawers slide out? How dumb is that? So every time you have to move it, you have to select all 7. That's tedious, right? So let's just not do that. So how we're going to start this, we're going to go to our blueprints folder. We're going to go ahead and create a props folder and right click blueprint class actor BP dresser. Now I've already got one, so I'm going to go ahead and open this up here. Mine is empty because I want to show you how to do this from the beginning. So we're going to hit add and we're going to do static mesh. And we're going to go ahead and call this one dresser. And then in our right side panel, we're going to look and we're going to type in dresser for the dresser. Actually, now this one is called a commode. I have no idea why, but classic commode. I'm pretty sure a commode is a toilet, a versatile term that primarily refers to a flush toilet, portable toilet, chair for the elderly or mobilely impaired, or an antique low chest of drawers. I don't know why both? Why both? We're just going to call it a dresser. So from our dresser, we're going to go ahead and add a new component to the default scene root, and it's going to be another static mesh. And we're going to call it drawer 1. Now the reason why we're doing drawer 1 is because as we duplicate, it'll automatically continue to number, so 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So with drawer 1, we're going to look to the right, we're going to pick our static mesh, and we're going to do commode drawer 1. And it's this guy here. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to place it exactly where we want it, so up and to the side. And we need to make sure that it aligns well, so let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to fast forward through this for you. All right, so we got our first drawer here, nice and set well. The next thing we want to do is we want to go to the details panel on the right side. We're going to type in ED for editable. The first thing, variable, editable when inherited, that needs to be checked. That means that whenever we put the prop out as a single blueprint, we can actually move the drawers individually from the main piece. You just double click them. I'll show you how that works in the future as well. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and duplicate our drawers. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we have all 6 of our drawers. Drawer 1 is here. We're going to go ahead and move drawer 2 to the right side a little bit. We're going to do 4 and 6 as well, dragging them down to their relative slots. Now, obviously, these don't slot in perfectly. We're going to have to go ahead and make the modifications for those as well. Drag 3 and 5 down below 1. And I'm going to go ahead and patch these up, and then I'll come back to you guys after that. All right, we're back. So I got all of my drawers set in. And if you want, I will go ahead and just put all the locations on here for each drawer if you decide to use this exact same pack and you want to set this up the exact same way as well, save some time. So now that we have this one blueprint, everything is set to editable when inherited, right? So we have, there we go, drawer 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That should all be a non-issue because we set it up on the first drawer before duplicating across. So every one of these should have the exact same settings, minus location. So compile, save. All right, we're going to go ahead and drag it into our map now. Perfect. All the drawers are here, and if we grab one, we can pull it out just like that. So you can set them to whatever custom amount that you want. You can use the little slider on the side. You can even just pull them out and you can drop them on the ground. And they'll all still be a part of this same blueprint, right? So if we go ahead and select the blueprint dresser, it's all here as a single body. Now, the one thing you need to keep in mind is that whenever you do interact with these drawers and you move them separately, okay, if you grab the dresser and you rotate it, the dresser will rotate, but the drawers won't. So on your right side in your details panel, you need to make sure that you have the blueprint dresser selected before you rotate. That way everything stays exactly rooted where it needs to be on its own axis. And there you have it. I think it's pretty simple. It's not something that I find tutorials on, so I have to go and figure out how to do this stuff on my own. And I figure, you know what, if it's an issue for me coming into game dev as a newbie, it's probably issues for other people as well. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and make a video on it, show you guys how to do it, and avoid all of the fluff. Also, shameless plug coming. If you want to keep up with the progress of this game, or if you're an indie dev and you're tired of talking to people on Reddit about your own project, then join the Shattered Lens Studio Discord below. It's the best place to interact and ask questions, but I'll also respond to whatever's commented below here in responses or in other videos if it needs a tutorial. Hit that link, subscribe for more tutorials and game previews, and I'll see you in the next video.